How you doing?
What's going on, man? How you doing?
Good.
All right.
So I've been doing the struggle is real right there. Hello. Are you coming in here? Yeah, of course. Come on in. How was your last session?
Well, this is our first session.
Oh, for real? Okay.
Yeah.
What did you guys do right now? Didn't you have like
It
a...
was like a general session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It's my first one.
Yes.
Where are you from?
Utah.
Utah? Okay,
Yes.
sweet. Chicago.
Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Well, I don't know what's up with this mic. Hello. Hopefully someone comes in and be like... I mean, I don't really like articulate my voice that much, but I'm going to have to today, right?
Maybe.
Something new. So what year are you right now?
I'm going to be a junior.
Nice. So you guys have SAT or ACT? Oh, yeah, I took that. You'll be all right. I mean, I went to college with a low score. I had like a 18.
That's what I got on the practice last year, so...
Hopefully get that 21, right? That's what they want.
a little higher than 25.
Sweet. So I don't know, man. This technology stuff to me is a little whatever, but I'm gonna be going back and forth. I was gonna hyperlink some of my videos, but it wasn't really working. Because you know, if you hyperlink your videos, it'll just pop up. Hello.
I'm just here to come make sure you guys.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Question for you.
Yeah.
Do you know how to hyperlink?
To the video.
Yeah.
Secure.
If not, I'll just go back and forth and then to exit my slide.
I personally, one of the things we're not allowed to do is mess with presentations too much because.
Oh no, you're fine.
It's like a
I'm
liability.
This guy ruined it for me. Nah, I'm just kidding.
Exactly.
I'm not like that, brother. I'll be like, you know what, man? Whatever goes wrong, it was meant to be. But I do want to see this mic if I can.
That's
this is not a mic, right? It's a light bulb. I was looking at it like this is definitely not. Well, this is cool. This is like we need to read notes, right?
So we got some couple mics right
I
here.
was sitting there talking to it for a while too. And we ain't gonna tell nobody that. Hello.
All you have to do is just hit this, flip this. You'll see the light, and you're all good.
All right, let's practice. Let's see. Hello. How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. So let me know. Like, Sarah, I'm Berto.
What is it?
Berto.
Berno?
Berto.
Berto.
Yeah,
Nice
it's
to meet
Alberto,
you,
Berto for short. Nice to
Okay,
meet you.
Got you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice
And
to
your
meet
name was?
you.
George,
George. Thank you. Thank you so much for the help and assistance.
I'm gonna be walking around to make sure you guys are all.
Oh yeah, I'm great. I had to run downstairs to go get some paper, but you know we're here. We're ready.
Are you running through everything?
On my PowerPoint.
Huh?
On my PowerPoint.
Yeah, you're leading the session.
Yeah.
Are you jumping in and doing anything?
No, she's from Utah. She just came in a little
yeah,
early.
okay, you're just early.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I was like, come on in, it's fine.
Errands, if you don't mind, we'll do just a brief little welcome.
Are they here?
are helping sponsor the
Let's
session.
do it.
So Keith Hancock, I'll introduce you when he gets here.
Okay.
But he just wants to say a few words.
Oh no, I'm actually glad he's here to say a few words.
Yeah. Okay.
Sweet.
Perfect. Thank
Okay.
you.
And then also, question. I heard there
okay,
was
great.
a little bit about the Calm app. I never got any more information on that.
Oh yeah.
So I did put it in my presentation as well.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah.
But I didn't
So
talk about like the giveaway.
I think it's is it 3 or 4? 4? I think it was a total of, maybe it was 6. I can't remember how many.
I thought it was like 8 or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, but
I
there
heard
were
it.
multiples. Do you know the
Oh,
quantity?
oh no, I don't know. She just kind of mentioned it, and I
Let
was
me
kind of
see if I've got it in my. You can hear it going off in my phone. So it's a like a meditation.
Yeah, kind of just like sounds like
Yeah,
nature sounds.
and
in
it's
the
got
background.
like LeBron James has a bunch of content in here.
Sweet.
So it's a year-long subscription.
Yeah, I did like a little, I did my little research before I started.
Yeah, I can tell you how many because I helped fund.
I knocked on your door today. I knocked on your door today. What floor you got? Yeah, right, that was okay. I saw the little girl. I'm like, so this guy's crazy. What are you talking about? Well, I knocked on their door, but they heard it in their room. I did the keystone knock. I was like, ta, 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 ta. I'm trying to practice it, you know, get instilled in the head.
Great, yeah. Do you need assistance with anything?
No, you know, just wish me luck.
I'll be here in the room, so if you need
All right, sweet,
anything.
you know. So I do have like a couple of little things where they could get up and do something real quick. So I don't like to do that, just only like lecture.
Yeah.
You know, I went to school for 19 years, and you know, sometimes it was fun when the teacher said, "You guys get up and do stuff." And then I have some candy on the side, so they could sign this little poster I'll take with me at the end. They can write their name if they want to.
Okay, cool.
And then
Sounds
yeah, we
good.
got the little
So
prize
that's
over
4. We've got a total of 4.
4 different continents.
Yep. And then did she give you like codes or?
No, I didn't get any codes. Or maybe if I did, I gotta check my email. It's been
Okay,
kinda,
so maybe.
I just got back from Yellowstone National Park, so it's been
Okay.
like, so I haven't
So I guess
got
we
any sleep until
should.
last
How
night.
are you giving them away?
How would we give it to them? Oh, like how many? I can disconnect that for a second so you don't see that. Oh, actually, it's not in the awkward. Okay, good. It's not in the awkward photo. So it's kind of just I do some talk about that real brief, and then I have the video that's like 30 seconds that will talk
Yeah,
about.
that's perfect.
So,
Okay. And then I guess you can just choose. There's 4.
the only issue I'm gonna have is I had to go back and forth because I couldn't like get my videos to hyperlink the way I wanted to. So it's a pain.
No,
But
it's
it'll be
fine.
okay.
Okay.
Give them a
So
little
yeah, so
break
you
in
have 4
between.
to give away. So I guess you can choose
So
which one.
4.
Yeah, it's just whatever. It's just
Okay, so I'll kind of see how. Okay, I see like kind of
and then I guess if you
participants in
want
all
to pull that, maybe their advisor's information.
Okay.
And their first name.
Alright, Keith from Aaron's.
Berto.
Keith Hancock.
Hi, Alberto. Nice to meet you.
He's going to introduce you.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
I'm talking about a minute.
All right, so
I mean, not long.
I'll just play a second. So we don't have a mic right here. I'm from Chicago. You live boys and
Yeah, you can leave. We're
Yeah,
going
we have to.
to refresh. Yes.
Yes, you guys did a teach and a refresh.
What's that?
I'm like, you guys did a teach and a refresh first. And then
Yeah.
So,
Oh, nice. Awesome. Yes, I just want to thank everybody for coming and just tell them what we've been doing. Aaron's has been sponsoring for a
oh,
while.
no, thank you. Thank you for being
And
here,
I'm just going to
honestly.
get out of the way.
No, you're not in the way at all, so I appreciate you. Well, Damien, on this button right here, you're going to hit flip camera, and then you can flip it however you want. So the room's getting full little by little. So it's up to you.
I'm live. We live.
No, I'm just kidding. I
Want to get in the live? Want to get in the live?
Say hi, Nancy.
It's live. Say hi.
No,
She's just like, oh.
Yeah, so they might not, if you want to double tap again, I'm not sure. How was your last session? Good.
Oh yeah, they're giving us free bands.
Oh, that was the shoes.
Yes, we are.
For real? You didn't get to change them when I told you to come and change them?
We're gonna go at 8 p.m.
I'm pretty sure you can change it there.
We're gonna go at 8 p.m. and grab them.
Hey, when does this start? The live? It's tatted underscore Berto.
Alright.
So we're gonna wait for a couple more people.
It's on TikTok.
Oh, it's on TikTok.
Yeah.
There's 3 so far. Nice. It's okay. We just
We gonna get more. We gonna get more. Look at the thief. Acting like he knows something. Well, it's really the only thing he knows. Nah, that's my boy. I'm just joking around. We got 4 people. Yo, everybody that's in here, share the stream. Where Berto? I was talking, but he disappeared. Berto disappeared from his own talk. What? It does. It really does.
What do you want?
Yeah, I'm over here talking and you're like, I'm thinking I'll probably like,
Want to say hi to the stream?
yeah.
Look, there's Berto.
Yes, a beef, IT.
Yes, best IT man. But like, I don't know what to record. It's not starting yet. Like,
Oh.
it's
What time do
live.
we start?
I don't know, but it's already live. This is the room so far. You know, I feel like we're in church, you know. It starts at 10:30?
What time is it?
10:12?
So we a little early, it's fine.
Yep.
Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, I was testing it earlier, but let's see what it is. And then if I wanna like get out of here, just let's escape. Like,
No.
No, I didn't have to.
Look at the top left.
I couldn't have really my videos. So I had to like go on to the web browser.
Well, get them ready and get the test.
Oh yeah, that's true. I mean, I don't know if he wants to turn it off until he's ready.
Hey, you want to pause the stream till 10:30?
You want to pause your stream until 10:30? Okay.
When you use my hotspot, I got lots. I got like 40 gigabytes.
Here, vlog. You want to vlog? Want to give them an introduction about this?
Hi, my name is Alyssa. This is the National Keystone Conference. I'm president of the Bretto Union League Keystone program, and we're here to support Bretto and to just like, I don't know, like show each other how much leadership really means to us. So, yeah.
You guys heard it.
What about you, Damien? What do you have?
I don't really know.
So it's started at 10:30 also. If you have to go to the restroom, get water. There should be like water back there too if y'all want water. Any plastic stuff, we'll just throw in the trash. Get trash. In the hallway or right there in the corner.
Ask them if they have any questions. We can answer questions about like what.
Oh God, hey, y'all got any questions about Keystone or anything like that? Cause it starts at 10:30 and it's 10:14.
Yeah, let's kill some time.
He's not even looking at the comments. He's like, ask questions.
Bro. Hold up, bro. I'm about to post this live, bro.
Yes, so you could join. Where's he live on?
He's on TikTok.
Oh, okay, bad.
I'm posted on my IG.
Is your camera? Or whose camera? I do that. But it drops in
Yes.
Just in February, not October.
Who's managing your site?
Market.
Yeah.
What's that, Bredo? What's that? Oh, shit.
And I'm gonna do the mic drop. Sir, that's gonna be $125. Put it on the car. I got the car right here. So we got some cool little ways. Oh, let's show them. So look, this is the Boys and Girls Club, bro. They're talking about, look, this is what we're learning. Be brave, be strong, be badass. Like, what the heck?
We getting one?
Huh?
We getting some?
Shit, if y'all participate.
I want pink one.
Participate.
I want all of them. Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a YouTube video, right? Some notes, so let's see what no, but they were great, so we checked them all. So hopefully, at any moment, oh no, he's in the comments, so she's up there.
What's his TikTok at? So I can post it.
Chatted, Berto. Cash App.
Oh, yeah, Cash App.
What the fuck is this?
What?
That's the Air Jordan 4 mixed with the Air Force One.
No.
That is terrible. This is terrible. This is very terrible. I'm a sneakerhead. Bro, they combined a Jordan 4 with an Air Force One.
But they did that before. Like,
Bro, that is terrible. Look how ugly that looks.
remember the Spizikes or something like that? Was it the Spizikes?
I don't know, bro. But this is not it. Bro, we're trying to kill time, bro.
Let's kill some time. Let's see.
It's 10:18.
Hey, it's not a lot of people, but what's up, y'all? Let me say hi. Yo, what's up, everybody? So, I actually started the live a little bit early, but it'll be at 10:30. You got this. Yeah, buddy, you got this. Thank you.
Kelly time. Yeah, Kelly time is 10. For them, it's like 12. If they're in Chicago.
Let's show this. Let's show this in the house. Yeah? Let's show this in the house. You do what you have to do. You know how to do it back and forth, right, if you have to?
Yeah.
Good camera. Okay, cool.
I just been having it like this. Stop hating on the 5 viewers.
Are you hashtag talk to Bird on Instagram too?
This one's already loaded. Try the other one. See if they'll play. Maybe just. Oh God, tell them. Hating on the 5 views.
Look at why is he happy?
Yeah, so I tested him
See if it lags.
I know, he kept flying. And when we were doing like
They were pretty good.
Is it good right now?
I was flying, he was like jumping in his own world. And I'm going to see if I can find the original video. He was jumping like a rabbit.
Phone almost fell on my hand. We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes till it starts.
Oh, to like embed it. Okay, I want to go dance too. And this right in
Roberto will do amazing. We've been telling him that. He's a bit nervous right now, though. He got stage fright right now from all this. I don't know. This really does feel like church.
Nancy, how many times are you gonna get the same picture? How many times are you gonna get the same picture?
As many times as she wants.
Oh God, it is filling up.
Let me see. Oh, it looks good. Where did you get a text? Yeah.
I know.
We have. No, bro, why is time going so slow? We still got 9 minutes. Feels like it's already been 20. Let me flip the camera. How do I flip the camera?
I gotta edit the post right now.
Guys, I do not know how to work this. I forgot how to flip the screen. So,
I think you double tap, no?
no, that's a heart.
Oh, dang.
It was somewhere right here.
I wonder if he's logged into our Keystone page. Because I got locked out.
Oh well. The struggle is real. Mental health.
That would have been good if you caught him.
Oh yeah, I don't even think he jumped that high.
Damn, bro, got 600 likes. He will. We've been telling him that. Damn, this shit is full.
Sorry for my laugh.
Sorry, guys, this is pretty boring right now.
I'm gonna make a reel of this guy jumping.
Spice it up.
Spice what?
Rock, paper, scissors.
Bet. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Stop.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ah. Rock,
Rock, paper, scissors.
I told you.
Rock,
Oh my god, I'm
paper,
gonna change
scissors.
it right now.
Oh, if you change it, well, you can get it.
Nah.
It's on my email.
Okay, you'll get it soon. Okay, send me the password. Because it's on my iPhone 8.
Yeah, I
But
don't
we
have
log
it.
on, we don't get the
I got a new
password.
phone and I don't have it.
Okay, so we
Berto, they say you're gonna do amazing.
yeah. That's good.
He's nervous.
It's okay though.
You're gonna do good, bro. You got it.
It's light work for me.
Oh God, it's light work. You do this all the time.
I do all the time.
You do it on live in front of hundreds of people.
I do it on live in front of 100 people, not in live in front of 100 people. You know? I like the room, but it's a really nice space. But I thought they would have like the table set up. I like how it used to be. I wish I could have kept it up.
You know what it is? I think Ellie changed it. Ellie.
So it's gonna. Oh, Ellie?
I think it's going to her email.
Let's get in contact with her. So it's gonna.
Want me to text her?
Yes, please. Actually, she knows the Shy Stone that,
An error occurred. Your account is signed out of iMessage. What the hell?
what?
I said I've been logged out of my iMessage.
I can't make it. I'm gonna just do
Okay, my phone is back. Hey, text her.
Yeah, I would have been there. I've been to Myrtle Beach.
Damn, we're losing views.
Virginia, which one's closer? I'm sorry. So I was in North Carolina. I would go to Virginia. It's beautiful.
More people coming in. We have 4 more minutes. Okay, Berto interacting with the kids. Berto for the kids.
How's it going? I can find a seat anywhere. That's cheap. Nah, I never took lemon cream, never did nothing, never took it. Some people like, oh, do this and do that. I'm like, I'm just gonna take it. No. But once, what I do is sometimes, like when I first got my infection in the beginning, I would go down like a hard situation, like whatever was going on. Like I felt mad, like that's kind of like my solution to it back then. Not anymore.
need one of them like tripod handles for the phone.
That's what it is. You're stretching your skin and they're putting ink into it as you're stretching your skin. That's what. Yeah. I know it's crazy. Right?
Wait, so what?
Nothing. No. I was relaxing on my tattoos and numbing cream. And I don't use numbing cream. I just be crying.
No, he's lying. He uses numbing cream.
I'm joking.
Bro, we got 3 minutes.
3 minutes?
3
Oh, yeah,
minutes.
so we actually have some good news. We got 4 people.
2 minutes, man.
2 minutes. Can't you do password reset on it?
That's what I'm doing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they put the.
This is tiring. I don't know what to say to the live.
But the outline is like.
I'm trying my hardest. You guys want to entertain the live for 2 minutes?
Saying what?
I don't know.
Wait, can we show them? I'm gonna show them a funny TikTok.
Nothing inappropriate.
Okay, it's not gonna be inappropriate. It's funny.
Pintamos toda la casa y sin dejar caer una sola gota de pintura que no sea gaseosa.
It'd be the dumbest stuff ever, bro. It's SpongeBob?
It's from SpongeBob in Spanish. I got it.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Look at the man himself. Of course, Berto needed everybody to see.
Oh yeah, it's 10:30 to 12, right?
Yeah, I think it's the 12. We got 1 more minute. Are you ready?
So it's not really I'm ready, it's if you're ready, you know what I'm saying? That's
Oh, we been ready, brother. We've been ready. I don't know if they're ready though. It's a lot of people. It's getting warm. Hey, Berto, it's 10:30.
Like inside, like I'm on top. Oh,
It should start anytime soon.
They just push you like upstairs.
It's 10:30, Berto.
sweet. So we'll actually get started. Sarah's gonna be representing Keith and then representing they're really nice. These are giveaways.
They said they got their AirPods on while they're at work, Berto. Yeah.
They're at work. They ready.
Oh God, bro. That's love right there.
Yeah, I like I said, I'm gonna get in a lot of.
Not that funny.
Okay, everybody. Well, oh, that was right in my face. Oh, goodness. Okay, welcome to The Struggle is Real. Who's excited for this session? Round of applause. Awesome. Yes. Sorry we started a little late. I broke the microphone over there, guys. So just sorry about that. But first of all, can we get everybody to move up some seats so we can fill in all these empty seats in the front? Can we get everybody to move up a couple seats?
I bet you showed them the crowd. They see all of it. Look at that.
Good. So like the people in the back come up all the way. Like everybody come up. We want each row filled. Yeah. You guys got it. You got it.
Should I go live?
Yep. Each row filled with your wonderful faces.
I'm gonna do it.
We're adapting to the time zone here.
Pink.
Okay, great job, guys. Awesome. Okay, so like I said earlier, guys, welcome to this session. I know for one, I'm so excited to have you. And how was general session? Can we get a round of applause for general session? That was awesome. Yes. So, like I said, welcome to The Struggle is Real, the thing that every teenager faces. My name is Asha, and I am from the Kings Bay Naval Submarine Base in Camden County, Georgia. And I'm also a member of the 2022 National Keystone Conference Steering Committee and this year's Southeast Military Youth of the Year. Very excited to have you all. So, today we are here to have fun and learn about our mental state and how to really take care of ourselves better so we are way less stressed out in life, okay? So, joining us today is Keith, one of our facilitators, and they are from one of BGCA's sponsors, Aaron. So let's just give them a round of applause. Yes, awesome. Okay, so while Mr. Keith is going to come up here and speak to us, as a reminder, guys, please put your cell phones away unless you're asked by your special guest. If you must take a call, please step outside of the room. Now, let's give Mr. Keith a big Keystone welcome by doing our Keystone clap. So I'm going to lead you guys. Yeah, do a little trick in there, okay? All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Keystone! Keystone! Keystone!
Let's go.
Awesome, guys. I think everybody heard that.
Thank you, everybody. Again, my name is Keith Hancock. I'm with Aaron's Corporation, and we are the ones that gave you those lovely orange hats that you're wearing. So thank you for wearing them. It helps us to be able to pick you out of the crowd. Aaron's, for those of you who don't know, we're one of the largest lease-to-own furniture companies in the United States. You can rent everything from appliances to televisions to couches and sofas and furniture and that sort of thing. And we're proud to have a very long history supporting the Keystone Conference. For the past 7 years, Aaron's has been a sponsor. And in addition, we also have some other things that we do. We do teen center refreshes across the country, and some of the folks, maybe some of you here have had a refresh done. I'm happy to be part of this group. I'm looking forward to hearing what Berto is going to have to say. The subject here is very timely. Especially for teens, given everything that you guys have gone through with global pandemic, gun violence, racial inequalities, and so many different things. I'm sure that Berto's got a lot that he is ready to impart to you guys. I'm going to be quiet, turn the microphone over to the real speaker here. But thank you guys so much for letting me and Aaron's be a part of everything that you do. And I'm thrilled to be here. This is my first Keystone, and it's been a great event so far. So keep up the good work. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. All right, let's do this. So, good morning, everyone. So, we're going to be talking about The Struggle is Real today. Can everybody hear me? Yes. Everybody in the back? All right. Can y'all see the projector? It's a little hard to see. We still got some empty seats in the front. So, I'll be speaking on mental health. This is something that I speak very frequently on social media, and I speak to the Boys and Girls Club about. So, like I said, I'm thankful to be here, and yeah, we're gonna have fun today, and we're gonna learn a lot. So I do lecture style too, but I'm gonna have like a time where you guys can get up, and we're gonna interact a little bit. I hope y'all got some good sleep last night. I know I did. Finally, I didn't get no sleep until like 2, 3 in the morning. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a little bit about me. So I'm a '90s kid. I'm from Chicago. I'm Mexican, and I have a bachelor's degree. I'm a team coordinator for the Boys and Girls Club, the Union League Boys and Girls Club, Loretto.
Yeah.
So they're right here, represent. So that's what. So I have some hobbies. I like to play basketball. I know I'm short, but I can still do what I gotta do on the court. I'm gonna go back a little bit. So if you guys see these papers that are in your front row, you're probably like, why is there papers? Why is there pens? So in this portion, I would like for everybody to think a little bit about mental health, right? And we probably all have like a background on mental health. And this letter, y'all can pass them down. That's perfect. I love it. I didn't even have to say anything. You already started. That's the leadership of Keystone right there. So with these letters, I want you to write like maybe one sentence or maybe your favorite quote, something that you can use to inspire somebody who's having a tough day, or maybe your go-to verse or whatever. Something like one Whatever it is that comes to your mind, I want you to write that. So take about, what, let's say 2 minutes? 2 minutes to do that? If you have any questions, let me know. So everybody write something down, because trust me, you don't want to be someone without a phrase.
What are we writing?
I did.
Berto, can you repeat what we have to do?
Yeah, so they asked me to repeat what we have to do. So on that piece of paper, if you could write a phrase or a quote or just a word of encouragement. Like, let's just say you saw us. I know y'all got TikTok, right? So if you haven't seen any of these TikToks, like a random person goes to someone, they go to someone to give them a letter, like, all right, have a good day. And then they get the person reading the paper, and it'll say something that'll encourage them. They'll smile. Sometimes they might cry. Like, it's like, whoa. We're not trying to make anybody cry today, but you gotta release that emotion, and that's what you gotta do, and that's okay. I cry sometimes. When you have it, just fold it. When you have it, just fold it and show me that you're ready, okay? Don't leave it blank. Trust me, you don't want to leave it blank. This next part is going to be necessary for that. So we got one person. Way to go. Take your time. I know it's very meaningful. I know it's very powerful statements.
Hey, you want to do mine? Just write something.
And I might walk around a little bit too, so don't worry. I got something? Okay. We'll take like another 40 seconds, y'all. 40 seconds.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Good, so you can hold it. Perfect. Down two, that's it. Okay, perfect.
Regular.
Like that. Never. Never say never.
So I got the lo-fi in the background. Sometimes when I don't want to listen to music with words, I play lo-fi and it'll calm me down. I put on my beats. I know you got AirPods. I like the big beats. I don't like the little, I'm not used to that yet. And plus you lose them all the time. That's a lot of money. So everybody good? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
It's dry in here. Are y'all good? Everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna need everybody to stand up. You're not gonna move far, so don't worry. Just stand up for a second. And I know you're sitting next to your friends. Don't worry, you're still gonna sit next to your friends. So either to the row in front of you or the row behind you, exchange that paper with someone. Oh yeah, see, someone did it right. Now you're like, oh, that's to the row. There you go. So exchange that paper with somebody. All right, I know some of y'all started reading it, but let me count to 3 so y'all can read it. So everybody exchange. I'll give you a couple more seconds, don't worry.
You stop going low?
Yeah, I stopped going to the right.
Oh.
Okay, sweet.
I had a fever, man.
So on 3, y'all can read it. One, you don't have to read it out loud. Don't read it out loud. So 1, 2, 3, open it up, read it. And I hope it encourages you. Just whatever you're going through today, whatever you're battling through today, I hope that encourages you. And this is your peers giving you this.
Kindness.
So
keep it going.
if I could get, when you're done, you can have a seat. That's fine.
What you asked for. That's a good one. What you get?
So this is actually my 3rd Keystone Conference. So something that I noticed in these conferences, there's a lot of people from different places, right? So this moment, if you didn't get to ask the person that gave you that note, you know, what's your name, where you're
These
from.
people got some nice handwriting.
Think about that. You probably didn't, right? So the next time you get to see that same person, where you from? Like we have someone here from Utah. We got people here from LA in the back, Chicago right here, New York. I think Washington's right here, right? I saw your energy at the conference, so I already remember. And so people are gonna remember that. They might not remember your name, but they're gonna remember the energy you gave off. So I didn't even realize that I did that. So can I get 4 people to read their note? Yes.
Life is better with love.
Life is better with love. Who agrees? We gotta spread love more. Something I do on social media as well. We do small acts of kindness. Go out into the community, spread love through a donation of food. You know, who loves to eat food? Everybody. I know. I saw your order. I saw the Uber in the front, the GoPuff people. They were delivering like crazy. Okay, so you want to read yours, sir? In the front. Anybody? You want to read yours? Go ahead.
Grow through what you go through. And can I say? I took it as like, when you go through stuff, don't let it break you. You know, keep fighting. You know, because it's a lesson in everything you go through.
Y'all like that one? All right, let me get another. Come on. How can I not? There you go.
Life is tough, but you're tougher. Remember, God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers.
God gives his toughest battles to his toughest soldiers. And there's a bunch of soldiers in here.
Wow. Okay, I'm back, guys. I have multiple, but I'm going to read one of my favorites that says, "You are beautiful in every way."
Oh, I love that. I'm going to take one more back here.
I have multiple, but I put you were built not to be broken.
So I have Nancy here. She's also from Chicago. She's passing out some snacks. I got some snacks in here. Everybody's gonna get at least one thing today, even if it's like a small candy. So welcome to my TED Talk. Welcome to my Berto Talk. All right. So if you have any questions about me or where I'm from, y'all can wait to the end or in between. I don't mind. So we're gonna be talking on some serious topics today, and we're gonna be talking about depression, anxiety, and if at any moment during the talk you feel like it's too much or anything, you can step out into the hallway, but it's not gonna be too much. I mean, but this is like the harsh reality of what a lot of us have been battling. We just got out of a pandemic, we're kind of still in it, and so being at home for all that time kind of took you away from your friends, and now we're back. That's why I'm really excited about this conference, the Great Comeback. So we're here. I know Young Scholar was like, we outside, and I know we're inside, but you know what that means, right? We're outside again. We in person. So what is depression? Depression is a common and serious medical illness. This negatively affects how you feel, think, and act. Depression causes feelings of sadness and or loss of interest in activities and enjoy. So sometimes, let's just say you like to paint. You might lose that feeling when you're going through a tough time. I don't really want to do that. I don't really want to watch Netflix shows or binge watch Netflix shows or go outside or play basketball or whatever it is, or sing or dance, because you lose that. And that's tough because that's what you're passionate about. That's a piece of your why. We talked about what is your why yesterday. Keep thinking about that, because that's the reason you wake up every morning. It's not your alarm clock. If you don't wake up every day with knowing what your why is, that's okay. You're gonna get to a point where you know what that is, and you wake up, with that ambition. You wake up with that motivation. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. Also, I have some videos that are gonna be playing throughout the live. I'm gonna have to hit the escape button, go to the Safari or whatever the Internet Explorer is and play it. But we got some good videos coming up. So we're gonna talk about some signs of depression. And if y'all know any, y'all wanna raise your hand at any moment, or if y'all wanna read one off, y'all can do that too. I want you to engage as much as y'all want. And if you're like, Berto, you're in the way, move to the side, I will move to the side, that's fine. So some signs, and this is very important to know. You may feel low self-esteem, loss of interest, emptiness. Your mood may not be as happy and as jittery as that is. And it's very important to see the signs, because sometimes we don't notice the signs. Sometimes your friend might be the happiest person that you know, and they might be struggling. So it's very important to find people that you trust, who you can talk to about what you're going through. It could just be one person, and that's okay. So rest in peace to Kobe Bryant. I learned a lot from him. I wasn't the biggest Kobe fan, because I'm a big Michael Jordan fan, a big Derrick Rose fan, I'm a big Chicago fan. And I know y'all saw me with the Warriors jersey, so shout out to Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Hey, look. What's your team? What's your team over here? What's your team? Okay, I respect that. You got Kobe right here. So we're gonna talk real quick about what Mamba mentality is. Do y'all know what Mamba mentality is or no?
Yes, sir.
It's very important. Mamba mentality means just trying to get better every day. So that means if you made some mistakes yesterday, that's okay. You woke up today, you got a brand new day to make corrections, to get better, and to do better, okay? So I'm gonna play this real quick video. The videos are not 30 minutes long, they're 2 minutes. So I'm gonna escape real quick and then go over. And if for some reason they don't play, I got a plan B.
Stop the music. Stop the music, bro.
Pause the music real quick. And during this time, I want you to think about some positive things that y'all do. Let's say you're having a bad day. What are some positive things that you do? Something that works for you. And it might not work for everybody, and that's okay, but what works for you? you know, and we're gonna be talking about just ways when you're having a tough day, like what's your go-to. So while we wait, can I get 2 more people to read off of their notes? Yes, Afif.
Mine says, life is hard, but no matter what, look forward and keep your head up.
I like that. Yes.
I'm Kobe Bryant, and I rise.
Go ahead, keep going.
It's okay not to be okay.
Oh, it's okay not to be okay. I know y'all heard that quote before. So my plan B was if the videos freeze, y'all gonna keep reading the notes, and there it is.
Because what I'm supposed to do. I think mental health is extremely important. It's an issue that is now coming to the forefront. But in the past, it's been an issue that's been pushed down, neglected, either out of embarrassment or believing that you're the only one that is experiencing it. But now it's coming to the forefront. I think it's a great time to be able to address some of those issues and some of those challenges, try to use those as a source of strength. At first, I think it's getting over the stigma of it being something that is embarrassing or a sign of weakness. It is not a sign of weakness. I think that's step one. And then it's opening up and sharing that experience with others. That's how you build a community of strength, right? By getting others to open up and share their journeys and share their stories, you wind up inspiring each other. And you know how that goes. I mean, once that inspiration goes back and forth, that energy feeds on itself, right? And I think the best thing that we can do is not ignore it. Ignoring it is the worst thing we can do because then it festers and it becomes something that has control over us versus the other way around. We rise, but we rise step by step. It's not one quantum leap, right? So I see too many kids get so discouraged because they're expecting to make this quantum leap, and when that quantum leap doesn't come, it feels like it'll never come, right? But that's not how it works. You do it step by step, 1 foot in front of the other, day by day, get better every single day. And then when you look back, then you look down and you realize the mountain that you just scaled, right? But you can't jump from the bottom of Everest and get to the top of Everest like that. It doesn't happen. You know, Superman is only in comics. I think for me, it's mental health is a challenge that we need to accept, not ignore. Accept the challenge. If we accept any other challenge that's presented in front of us, mental health is no different. So let's face the challenge individually, but understand that we're facing that challenge collectively.
So I could give you my thoughts, but I would like to hear your thoughts. Anything that you could take away from this video? You know, like I said, Kobe Bryant is now resting in peace, right? But his messages, what he's done, that lives forever, right? And anybody have a takeaway from the video? Yes.
I'll say one thing, like at least in my school and where I'm from, mental health is a really big struggle. And in our community, we actually really struggle with suicide. We have a really high suicide rate. And one thing that I got from the message is just the importance of communication and being able to talk to somebody about how you feel. I know in this day and age it's really hard to find people that you trust, but to me, I think it's extremely important for people to talk about how you feel, because you never know if you're gonna meet someone that might be going through the same thing or feel the same way as you.
No, anyone else? Any other takeaways? I know you're not sleeping in here. Go ahead.
I'll say support.
Support.
I feel like people who don't.
You can barely see him.
I feel like they need support around them, like support staff, support systems around them. Just to know that they got people around them who's there to be with them through that stage that they're going through that time. And I feel like a lot of people don't have that support now. I feel like we should start getting more people to support one another, especially in the world they live in.
Nice, nice. Have you ever like I said, we're gonna hit on some deep stuff in here. Have you ever been in a situation where you see someone passes away and out of the woodwork everybody comes and now they're showing them love, and it's like, man, you were showing them love. You didn't show them love when they were here. Now that they're gone, now we're showing them love. Now we get them a shirt. So I tell people this. I always say, show people love now. I always say, give them their flowers now. And that's just something I live by. Something that, because I've been the type of person who has taken people I love for granted, and I can be honest with that. I don't do that anymore. I said, I take my mom on little lunch dates. I do what I gotta do for my family, and I check in on my friends regularly, you know, but something important too, if you're the person that's always checking in on people regularly, who's checking in on you? Let that sit in for a second. So we're gonna do another quick activity, but keep going. Yeah, by all means, thank you. I forgot. I did say in the back, if that happens, I kind of get off on a tangent sometimes, but yeah, thank you for that reminder. So we're gonna do a quick activity just while I get my PowerPoint back up. So can I have Celeste and was it Jaliyah? Jaliyah, correct me. Let me know. Don't ever let no one mess up your name. Jaliyah, can y'all stand up? And we have some markers. So we have, it's gonna be negative and positive. So we're gonna talk about some positive words and some negative words or phrases. So the front half of this group right here, you're gonna be helping Jaliyah, right? Jaliyah. Okay, so so you're gonna be helping her with some negative words, and then we're gonna do some positive words right here. So this back portion, you don't have to get up, but y'all can just tell her. So perfect. Thank you. Take about like 3 or 4 minutes to do it.
What? What, he needs help?
It's fucked up.
Oh, they help him, yeah.
Bro, you need help?
Yeah, I do. So, yeah, I do. Oh, God. Bro, some dude just said I wouldn't listen to him by his appearance. What does appearance have to do with that?
So yeah, man, if y'all got negative words or phrases, y'all gotta help her out a little bit, because we all got some stuff that we heard that's like, and it's
really
okay if
hate
it's a little bad ones, but the bad ones
people do good things
Like
and share
that,
good
or
things, so
something.
don't pay attention to that.
Or if you're trying to spread they wouldn't listen to him because of his appearance.
But it's like, that doesn't mean nothing, and that just goes to show the type of personality and the type of stuff that person's been through in their life. So, God bless you, cute person.
Oh, God.
I think another good word would be stigma. I think a lot of people have stigmas about autism. S-T-I-G-M-A.
IT man, is it fixed?
Oh my God, that's good. What they just said that older people or like your parents, they're like, oh, you're too young to be facing like these little things. Like there's not a certain age where you start expressing your feelings.
Yeah, and
like,
especially in like culturally ethnic households, like that comes up a lot. And with first children too, it's like, you guys are, well, like there's certain expectations and boundaries that are set that put those kinds of like stressors on us, and then it's expected to just like not like
affect us.
Yeah, not affect us. So.
Because one of the books on the back, they're like, that older people are like, you're too young to be facing like depression or expressing.
So I'm gonna give y'all 2 more minutes. Shout out to Afif. He's getting us back on track. But my plan B is always help, which is amazing, because plan B don't follow through, plan A don't follow through, you gotta have to have a plan B, right?
I just noticed they got 2 posters. There's one in the back.
Well, do you want to like walk around and like
1 minute, y'all, 1 minute. Get your last thoughts in there.
of the negative words?
Of the negative and the positive?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ones in the back.
I got it. I don't want to walk in his way. Berto, do you want me? I'm gonna show the live your posters.
Sweet, give one, so I wanna like the
Okay, good. Do you prefer one of these colors or? Okay, there you go. I'm just gonna record what's on here real quick. It's just a face.
Alright, so I know you probably have a lot more thoughts, so we're gonna stop it there. So are you comfortable reading some of Some of the negative ones?
And then this is for you. Thank you so much for helping out. And I'm gonna record your poster when you're done writing, okay?
So some words that we put away for negative words are fear. I'm gonna speak on fear today, because fear will stop me from doing stuff. Fear would have stopped me from doing this. I know it's a little, y'all can tell I'm easing into it, but fear would have stopped me from doing this presentation today. Don't feel sorry for yourself. So these are negative words, right? Negative phrases. You're just overthinking. It's just a phase. You're too young. It's not always about you. You just want attention. It's not that serious. Toughen up. You know, some other ones I could think of. You're soft, right? Speaking about your emotions, you're soft. Anyone else got any last ones they want to throw in there? Go ahead. Validation.
You aren't enough. You aren't enough.
You aren't enough. You don't belong. It's crazy. Tear that up. Yeah, tear that up. We don't want that. So let's go over here with Celeste. Right, Celeste?
Yeah.
So we got some positive words. We got some good words. So if you're having a bad day and someone tells you that, it's gonna make your day even worse. So do you want to read some of them? You want me to? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. That's what I'm here for. So we got faith, support. Good.
Togetherness, greatness, love, integrity, healing, perseverance, welcome, motivation, support, hope, grateful, resilience, and trustworthy. What else did I miss? And togetherness.
Welcome.
Okay. Any other ones? I'm proud of you. I love that. What's your name, sir?
Gio.
Gio, come see me at the end. Come see me at the end. And come see me at the end, okay? I got something small for you. Like I said, I got something small for everybody. So if you're having a bad day, we don't want to hear some positive stuff or some negative stuff. Positive, right? We don't want to hear that. No one wants to hear no negative stuff when you're having a tough day. I think that stereotypes are amongst young men. I think I'm going to speak on that real quick because as a man, I was told that you can't cry, you can't show emotion. You know, talking to them, I was going through research concerning that, right? And so, she mentioned earlier, you know, we talked about the S word. A lot of people don't want to hear the S word, but like I said, we got to talk about this stuff now before it's too late, right? The word suicide that can trigger somebody, you know, it can take you to a place. And, thank you to the helpers, and thank you to Afif for getting us back up here. So it's very important to be aware. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for young people between 10 to 24. Almost 5,000 teenagers commit suicide each year in the United States. 10 suicides a day. That's very sad, yo. Like there's, maybe roughly 70, 80 people here. 10 suicides a day, that's very... So suicides in 10 a day. 4,500 among young people grades 7 through 12, ages 12 through 18. So babies, you know, kids going through stuff. And you got people telling them those negative phrases like, yo, you're young. You'll be all right. You pay bills? Y'all heard that one?
Yep.
What you worried about? What you stressed about? You pay bills? Like, I don't pay bills, but what I'm going through is what I'm going through. And something that I learned to do, and you're going to hear it, like they're going to say, oh, everybody goes through it. And that phrase to me, I don't like it too much because like, yeah, you're going through stuff, right? You're going through stuff, but we compare, oh, this person's going through something worse. So why are you going through that? Why are you feeling this way? It's gonna make your feelings feel invalid because you're comparing your feelings, you're in a situation with someone else. What you're going through, that's you, that's your hurt, that's your pain. So the goal is to get you to a point where you get these resources. The Boys and Girls Club definitely cares about you. The Boys and Girls Club definitely cares about your mental health. I didn't have this growing up. I didn't have the support that y'all did. I didn't have all these amazing staff that y'all see in here, waking up at 6:45, staying up till 1 o'clock, watching the hallways, making sure y'all safe. You know, checking in on you, you know, taking you guys to like fun events. I didn't have that. So you guys have that. And you know, always tell your staff that you're grateful for them. So we'll talk about some signs of depression. So internet addiction, sometimes we will just be on our phone all day and we won't get off that thing. Like your phone has a screen time. I know, especially if you have a smartphone, it'll tell you you're on your phone for 7 hours today, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10. I think about what are we doing on our phones? Is it positive? Is it educating us? Or is it taking us away from reality? Jokes about committing suicide. I'm gonna kill myself. Like, that's not a joke, y'all. If your friends are joking like that constantly, that's a sign. Violent outbursts. Cyberbullying is big. I know a lot of people are keyboard warriors. They got the Twitter fingers, right? They do all this stuff, and over the computer it's easy to say anything the president won't say it, right? We know that. Skipping school. You see that your friend hasn't been coming to school for 3-4 days. Usually they'll call DCFS, and that's like a trigger. That's a sign that we look at too. Reckless behavior, doing things that they normally don't do. That can lead to that. That's a sign. Loss of interest in activities. Talked about that a little bit earlier. Self-depreciation comments. Just not talking about yourself in a love way, like, oh, I'm this way, I'm that way, and that you bring yourself down. You're also giving people permission to also bring you down when you're doing that. Yes. So I love that. So she said, like, what if someone says something rude to you, you say something back, right? So something that our last trip, we just got back from Yellowstone National Park, and we had some situations where we had some like rude adults like in the airport, and at one point I almost matched the energy of that other person, and I was like, you know what, no, I'm not gonna match the energy. I'm gonna actually cancel it with positive energy. So I was a little sarcasm with it, but if you match the energy, it's like we become that person. And you don't want to become that person. You want to show them better, right? Show them that I don't have to match the energy. Those are your comments, that's fine. Have a good day, be safe, God bless. Just walk away from that situation. If you could walk away from it, then walk away from it. Don't waste your energy doing that. It takes more energy to let out negative energy than to show love.
Good, how are you? It's nice to see you.
Yeah.
So one small thing that I notice in people when they're going through something, I had a lot of friends who went through some really serious stuff and I didn't even know about it, but you can tell when people, something's happened in the past week or something. I've noticed that they'll zone out during conversations or during classes and they'll just be staring at the floor and nobody knows what's going through their head, but a lot of times if you see your friends staring at something, zoning out and have that deep look to them, then you might ask them, what's going on? Is there anything that you're thinking about?
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that in the back? You talked about zoning out. You might be talking to your friend who's like, what'd you say? And you might be like, man, you tired or what's going on? You tweaking? Like, no, they're zoning out. They're thinking about something. There's something's in their mind. Something's in their thought process at that moment. And so sometimes they're not going to talk to you around a lot of people. So something that I like to do at my organization is to create a safe place, right? So let's say we're in a group of 10 people, and I notice, let's just say, I'm going to use Damien as an example. Shout out to Damien. So I could tell that his body language is different. He's not smiling today. He didn't dress up with the flea outfit today. I'm like, man, what's going on with this guy? So I pull him to the side. Hey, what's going on, bro? Everything good? He's like, I don't really want to talk about it right now. That's fine. But when you want to talk about it, come find me and we'll have this conversation. But my job as a team coordinator, as a Boys and Girls Club professional, is to make sure he's good, to follow up. And if I do see that there is something serious, I'm also mandated reporter as we all are, so we do have to do reports. But if we ever do that to you, it's because we definitely care. Like, if we don't report anything, if it's that serious, we don't care. And you want to have adults in the room that care about you. We don't show up for the paycheck, it's not enough, trust me. We show up for you guys. So, what helps you calm down during a hard time? I was gonna bring another paper, but I feel like we could just get more verbal responses. But I put, be someone who listens and not judges, step in the gap, do your own research. The more you know, the better. Teach positive behavior to practice when dealing with depression. And I'm going to talk about the LeBron James comment in a couple minutes. So does anybody have any other things that they do during a hard time, things that help lift them up? Any thoughts? Reading. Reading? Okay. Listening to music?
Meditating.
Meditating?
Go talk to my family.
Talk to your family?
Sports.
Sports? Going on a walk? Drive? Okay, you got the L's. Working out?
This only works in a group of people, but making jokes, seeing them happy makes you happy.
Making jokes? In the back? Playing sports. What you play? Football and track. Nice, he's fast. Let's go. Anybody, Jalissa, you have one?
I was gonna say surrounding yourself with the people that you love, but yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna speak on that. So what if you're around people that are not, uplifting you, not encouraging you, not motivating you? What are those people gonna do to you? Bring you down. A thief, come here real quick. Bring that chair. And it was Gio. You want to come up here, Gio, real quick? All right, once I know your name is over, right? It's easy, don't worry. So I'm going to show you a quick example. So I saw this on TikTok. I learned a lot from TikTok more than I did in school. It's crazy. So come up here. I saw a mom do this with her 2 boys. So you're going to be, you can sit down right here, and you could be on top of the chair. Actually, you're like 7 feet tall. You could be on the floor, you could stand. He's like 6 feet tall, I'm sure, so they giants to me. So you actually stand on the chair. And I'll be behind you so you won't fall, okay? You're gonna do this very simply, okay? So, reach your hand out to him. Afif, Gio, Gio, Afif. So pull him up. Oh no, y'all see that, right? That's okay, this is real. Keep going, pull him up. Okay, nice and slow. Perfect. Was that kind of hard?
No, I just had to get my balance.
But you still struggle for football. No, it's not. Go back down. So the point is going to be made right now, so watch this part. So be very careful. Must stand right here just in case you hit this. So pull him down, but don't do it aggressively, just pull him down. Was that easy to do?
Yeah.
Thank you both. Thank you. Share with your friends. You know, I get that, right? So it's easier to pull people down than to pick them up. So going back to her comment, if you matching that energy, you're gonna be in the same playing field. So we're gonna talk about LeBron James Calm app. So this app pretty much has a bunch of amazing sounds in it. You can listen to it while you're just outside laying down, or in bed before you go to bed. And I think that he's trying to just give a positive outlook on mental health and just trying to get people he's trying to present something that's gonna help y'all. This is a 30-second video. He's just gonna explain it. I think this is a commercial probably. So, the video worked. No plan B for this one. Oh, besides not pressing mute.
The fittest. We've always thought of great athletes as the strongest. The fittest. Chiseled to perfection. But what's a strong body without a sound mind? We're so focused on strength that we forget to strengthen our focus. The mind is like a muscle. The more you train it, the stronger it becomes. And while the greats master the body, the greatest master the mind.
11 seconds. All right. So that app is on Apple. It's on the app stores, and it's a really good app. I actually seen some examples of it. And I was like, let me see how this goes. So whether you like LeBron James as a basketball player or not, he's still doing some good things in his community. I believe he gave out like free education for like private schools. He's also done stuff for like free college, gave out laptops, school supplies, and amazing things. And so, a lot of people don't like him. A lot of people like him. At the end of the day, what matters is what you're gonna do and what you believe in, right? So, any comments, any questions at this point? Y'all good? All right, y'all sleeping in here. So, I'm gonna talk about my favorite quotes and phrases. It's okay to not be okay. Someone said that earlier, right? So some of my favorite quotes and some of my favorite phrases is, never give up. So when I say never, can y'all say give up? Because we need some energy in here. I feel it dying down a little bit. So never. Give up. Never. Give up. Never. Give up. All right. Thank you for the half. The other half we're going to get y'all. Don't worry, okay? So remember that. We're going to do it again later on. So don't let the bad days win. Think about that. Who's had a bad day in here? If you let those bad days win, you probably wouldn't be in this room right now. So I'm glad that you didn't let those bad days win. I'm glad that you're here with us. And remember, those bad days that you've been through, you're going to be able to use that to talk to someone that's probably going through something similar or something worse and help them get through those bad days. Someone said this earlier too. God gives his toughest battles to his strongest soldiers. So just know you guys are strong. You guys got this, okay? This is Michael Jordan. It's a Michael Jordan quote. I can accept failure, but I cannot accept not trying. So we're gonna fail, y'all, at one point. But at least you tried. If I got up here, this is something nerve-wracking for me. I didn't mention in the beginning, but this is something I'm not used to. I speak to about 20, 30 kids at a time. Not a room full like this. But if I fail, it's okay. I get to go back to the drawing board. And there's some mistakes that got made today. I'm gonna go back. How did I do? Reevaluate myself and do better the next time. That's the goal, right? So do you have any quotes or phrases? I know we said a couple already, but I'm just leaving more room to, if anybody didn't get a chance to speak earlier. Any other quotes or phrases that you like to, that you go to? Happiness comes in waves and will come back again. I like that. Okay. Anyone else? Yes.
In an ocean full of fish, be a shark.
In an ocean full of fish, be a shark. Okay, I like that. Not the Finding Nemo shark. You don't eat fish, right? All right. Anyone else? Yes.
Whenever you feel down, remember there are people around.
Whenever you feel down, remember there are people around. I see someone back here. Let's get it. In the yellow. Not advisor.
There's no elevator to success. You gotta take the stairs.
There's no elevator? Oh, I like that. There's no elevator to success. You gotta take the stairs. I'm really glad we have an elevator here, though, because it's like All right, so in the back.
You control your mind. Mind doesn't control you.
Oh, it's powerful. She said, you control your mind doesn't control you. Sometimes when I'm going through stuff, I'll be like, relax, you're good, you'll be okay. You know, I have to tell myself this. I get anxiety being in the vehicle sometimes, and that sucks because we have to drive everywhere, you know? So imagine going in a car, something you have to do every day. You have to constantly tell yourself, like, it's gonna be okay, bro, it's gonna be all right, we're gonna get there. Some people gotta deal with this every day. You're probably like, this guy afraid of being in a car, he's doing a tattoo, like, that's his worst fear? Like, you don't know what people go through.
Fear. It's not really a quote, but if I get a chance, I would like to come up here and talk about fear.
You want to talk about fear? Yeah. Come on up. All right. I tell you, this is intellectual.
I ain't gonna lie, fear. Scared to come up here. I ain't even want to come up here, I'm scared. But you can't be scared of stuff, because even if you're scared of it, you gotta go to it. Like, you be scared of it, but you really gotta go ahead first in it. Like, I was scared to come up here, but I came up here and talk to y'all anyway. A lot of things that causes fear. Like right now, I know what I wanted to say in my head, but I had to blink right now because I'm scared.
But I mean, you showed everybody something like at one
point. That's the point. Yeah, that's the point of fear. I walked up here. That's right. That's no matter how scared you is, you gotta walk through it.
All right, can we get up for Jamoya? I believe any Boys and Girls Club staff professional can go anywhere and still be great, right? Leading youth. And so, like, I have my group, right? You see me and they're all at this conference, come talk to me. We can have a conversation like, hey, yo, you were talking there. I didn't want to mention this in the chat. Let's talk about this, it's fine. You see me, I want to talk to you. Because I don't believe anybody's over anybody. Yeah? I might have a boss, but he's not over me. We're both human beings. And we show each other respect, and that's what it's about, right? So, y'all know what this is? All right, y'all know what this is, y'all? No? Yes or no? Like, y'all seen him in a movie before? He's on Fortnite. Fortnite doesn't make sense anymore. It has anime, rock, like, I still play, but I don't understand what's going on with Fortnite. All right, so, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Look at this guy, man. He works really hard, right? He wakes up at 4 in the morning. What is it? Should I play his song? I didn't even think about it. He works. He really works. I know some of my club members are tired of that song. So, at 15 years old, The Rock attempted suicide. How old are you all? Is there anybody that is 15 and up? Okay, perfect. So, I don't even know if that even makes sense to even ask that. But if he would have took his life, a lot of y'all wouldn't know him. That's the point I'm trying to make. Right? If he would have gave up, if he would have let the bad days win, and he had more bad days after he was 15. It wasn't just that attempt. He ended up, he played football. I think he ended up getting to the NFL, or he didn't get accepted, one of the two. And he ended up becoming a pro wrestler, a professional wrestler, where he learned how to act. So Kobe's video was talking about not skipping steps. So sometimes we want to get to the end result. But let me ask you, if you have, everybody has a dream, everybody has a goal, everybody has a vision. Are you ready for that vision? Truly? Like if you're like, I want to get this, this, and this. If I were able to give you that right now, are you ready for it? Or are you going to fumble it? And if you're not ready for it, that's okay. Because you're in your stepping process. That's life. We're trying to get to the end so fast of our goals that when you get there, it's like, what do I do now? I know a lot of retired people who, they get to like retire in their late 40s, 50s, 60s. Those are the ones that are blessed. But sometimes my uncle's about to retire and he's like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next. I'm just be at home watching TV. Like, no. So sometimes you get to that point, it's like, well, what's next? So that's why it's very important to educate others, to push others, because you give yourself that purpose. So I'm gonna play the Rock's video. I should have been buffering it while I was talking about him, but we're gonna hope it plays. It will play. It's 2 minutes. Is there any way we can dim the lights in here or no? Thank you so much. Perfect. So I had like a 20-minute video, but I was like, let me do just a 2-minute version. Here we go.
I found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. You're not the first to go through it. You're not going to be the last to go through it. And oftentimes it happens. You feel like you're alone. And you feel like it's only you. And you're in your bubble. And I wish I had someone at that time who could just pull me aside. Hey, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I wish I knew that. Just got to remember. Hold on to that fundamental quality of faith. Have faith. And on the other side of your pain is something good. After about a month and a half of staying in that little apartment and cleaning, I got a phone call from the head coach of the team who cut me, the head coach of the Calgary Stampeders. He called me and he said, hey, I know we cut you, but I'd like you to come back. I said, okay, I appreciate that, coach. Thank you very much. I'll think about it. He said, okay, great. I hung up the phone, and my dad said, you're gonna do it, right? I said, no, I don't think so. I think I'm done with that. He goes, what? I said, my gut tells me I'm done. He said, what are you gonna do? I took a deep breath. I said, I'd like to get into the business. He said, what business? I said, the wrestling business. He said, you are throwing it all away. It is the worst mistake you will ever make. He said, you're ruining your career. I said, maybe I'll be no good. But I feel like in my heart I have to do this. And I either need you to train me or need you to not train me. My dad rose to the occasion. And it wound up being one of the greatest chapters in my life.
So rest in peace to The Rock's dad. He unfortunately lost his dad about like 2 years ago. But you see, even though his dad was telling him like this might be the worst decision you're gonna make, but that's because wrestling back then was a lot different, and financially they weren't making that much money. Like his dad was literally only doing it just to put food on the table. But as you saw, wrestling blew up. Like it's everywhere. There's so many different variations. Whether you think it's real or not, it's still a business, and that's where you learn his acting skills. Entertainment. Yeah, they literally specify that it's entertainment. So like I said, y'all seen him in kids movies. Y'all seen him in Moana. My godson wanted to watch that movie every day for like 6 months, and I was about to go crazy. But I love the movie, but it's like I know all the words to the song. We would start singing. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so something important was he was talking about cleaning. It's like, why is that important? So when he was going through his depression, he literally would clean his home every day. He was wiping the walls, and that's just how he dealt with it. So everybody deals with things in their own way. And did y'all see that the one thing he was stressing about was like getting cut from the football team? Like the reason that he was about to quit, like one of the reasons that he was gonna quit was because of that. And then the opportunity presented itself again. He was just like, no. Like what? It's crazy, right? Because you never know, your path may be altered, right? And so he ended up, trusting his gut, and he tried to do wrestling, and now he did that for X amount of time, and now he's one of like Hollywood's leading African American actors, and that's amazing. So yeah, shout out to The Rock and his work ethic. We can all learn from that work ethic. So we're gonna be going into what is anxiety next. But any thoughts on The Rock's video? Or you guys are good? If I go too far ahead, yes. Yeah, come on up. What's your name? Clap it up for DeMonte, y'all.
So earlier we was talking about like never giving up, right? So I seen the saying, it was like, I ain't trying to turn spiritual now, but it was like everybody, like God got a plan for everybody, right? God got a plan for everybody, and if you give up, you're not going to be able to see through to his plan, you feel me? So I'm just saying, don't ever give up, keep going, and like that, the Rock video, you see, he kept going, what happened to him, so, it's superstars all around here, so keep going, that's all I got to say.
Things that I've taken away from just this video and just in general in life is that it's not about how you get down, but how you get up. And so the path to whatever it is that you're doing when you're dealing with mental health, I tell my teens all the time, it's okay to not be okay. It's okay to break down and cry, have a bad day, but it's what you do after that's going to make the biggest difference. So in all of this, mental health, like there's gonna be good days, there's gonna be bad days, and there may be a time period where you feel like you're getting smacked in the face, left and right. And when I say, 2 years, you guys have dealt with so much stuff. You've had COVID, you've had family losses, you've had dealing with school, dealing with all these changes, but you guys have shown, just by being here today, showing up is the #1 step to anything. And you guys have shown up every single day this week. I've watched you guys just go, even if you're tired, even if you may not be showing the best face because you're like, I'm just exhausted, or today is just not the best day, showing up is step #1. And then #2 is how do you get back up? How do you get out of that? And so as we're talking about mental health and we're talking about these different things and coping and dealing with these everyday things, because your story is different from my story, from the person next to you and the other person next to you and the person behind you, and your steps and your journey and your mental health and how you deal with those things are going to be really up to you. You heard it this morning when she said, you have to believe in yourself. I can believe in you all day long. Your advisor can believe in you all day long. But if you don't believe in yourself, that's where it's gonna be hard. But that's why you have people that you can ask for help. And so as you're going throughout your day, think about those times when it's hard to get up. Do you have somebody in your corner that's pumping you up? And if you don't, find somebody, having somebody hold you accountable when you're having those hard days, but also somebody who's cheering for you when you are having those amazing days. So yeah, that's just my 2 kind of cents and everything that I've listened to this morning.
So kind of like how I like to do like lectures and stuff is I like to get y'all involved. I know there's a little bit of people kind of tired in here, and I understand that. Like I said, we just got back from Yellowstone National Park. We had to wake up at 4 in the morning. Kids were going to bed at like 2:30. And I'm like, y'all got to get up, man. We got work to do. So you might be tired, but I hope that you guys are enjoying this session, and I'm going to give the mic over.
Thanks, guys. I'm gonna do really quickly. So if you guys don't know, that's my advisor, Miss Maria. She's awesome. But I just wanted to come on here and kind of say something that's been on my heart a little bit. And it's kind of echoing what she said. It's about your story. And I don't know about you guys, but I have always struggled with my story. I always felt like I didn't have a story and I didn't have the value, especially as a military-connected teen, because I didn't have active duty parents. And so when Miss Maria was talking to me about the Youth of the Year program, I was like, oh, heck no, I am not getting ready to do that. Like, I don't have that story. But what I learned through these different experiences is I do have a story. My struggles, my bad days, the times that I struggle mentally, that matters, and that's a part of who I am. And I want all of you all to know that you have a story. You have a story, and you have value. And like the speaker was saying earlier, each one of you are going to go out here and do something amazing. Each one of you, you have a gift that is for a specific group of people that you all can help. So please, never forget that. Never forget that you have a story, guys. You were put on this earth for a reason and to make a difference. And I just wanted to say that, you know, I don't know all of you all personally, but I love you guys so much. I just wanted you all to know, like, you have a story. You do.
You never know what's gonna happen, and that's why I feel it's very important to just leave it open for other people to come up and talk throughout the PowerPoint, because it's more than just a PowerPoint, right? It's more than just 90 minutes. I only have 90 minutes with y'all, maybe like, I had like 85 because we had errands in here showing love, so I wish I had more time, right? But the time that we have, I'm gonna make it the best, right? So at any moment, y'all, if y'all getting a little tired or restless, I'm not gonna get offended. I literally be in meetings all the time and I be dozing off sometimes. There's this empty section back there. If y'all wanna get up and stretch at any moment while I'm talking, I'm not gonna get offended, okay? Just be quiet. Just be like very quiet though. So we're gonna talk a little bit about anxiety, and we're halfway now. I'm just kidding. We're almost done. Your body's natural response to stress. That's what anxiety is. It's a feeling of fear or apprehension about what's to come. I had a lot of anxiety on the way to this moment, right? But I didn't let it win. I didn't let it control me. I have a lot of experience battling anxiety, and that's okay. So some examples that may cause anxiety. The first day of school. I don't know if you ever the day before you got your shoes ready, you got your book bag ready, everything ready, and you just can't sleep. You're thinking about it, like, man, I wonder if my friends are gonna be there. I hope this person's not gonna be there, And advisors are very important, we go above and beyond, and if you ever feel like you don't have a good supporting advisor that you speak to, you have to speak to, but I'm pretty sure and I'm pretty confident that everybody in here has a good advisor. So let's go on to the next slide. So we have types of anxiety disorders. We probably won't go into big detail, but panic disorder is one of them. Phobia, excessive fear of a specific object or just anything in general. Social anxiety disorder, obsessive compulsive disorder. And if you're like, can you read the definition? I got you, I'll read it for you. Or should I just read them? So social anxiety disorder, extreme fear of being judged by others in social situations. Obsessive compulsive disorder, recurring irrational thoughts that lead you to perform specific repeated behaviors. Separation anxiety disorder, fear of being away from home or loved ones. I don't think y'all remember preschool, but the first day of preschool, you see a bunch of kids crying because they're like, I don't want to leave my mom. They think that they're never going to see their parents again. They'll be holding on for dear life. And that's why you see sometimes the parents will stay with the kid for the first day or two, right? So it can start that. Illness anxiety disorder, anxiety about your health, formerly called hypochondria. Oh, I said it, I got it. All right, post-traumatic stress disorder, that's PTSD. Do you know that a lot of adults to this day still struggle with childhood trauma?
Yep.
And that's tough because you can be 28, 38, 48, whatever age, and you're still thinking about what happened when you were 5, when you were 6, when you were 7. And so, that's tough. It's really hard to deal with, but healing is a part of the process. And then, like I said, something that helps me is doing stuff like this, talking to my youth, letting them know what I've been through, not too much into detail, but in a way where it can help them to relate to what they're going through so they can get through healing. So we're gonna talk about a little bit more anxiety disorders. It's normal to feel anxious about moving to a new place, starting a new job, or taking a test. I know we have someone going to take the ACT. It's like a practice one. So it's okay. That test is not going to define you. You know, if you do bad in that test, study harder for the next one, okay? That's all that means. But it may motivate you to work harder and to do a better job. In the case of anxiety disorder, the feeling of fear, which we talked about earlier, may be with you all the time. It is strong and sometimes devastating. The type of anxiety that may cause you to stop doing things you enjoy. So, anxiety will stop you from doing the things that you want to do, right? What are some dreams y'all have? Does anybody want to be a dancer, or anybody want to rap, anyone want to play professional sport? What is yours?
I want to be a runway model.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. Anyone else want to share their dream? We got about 20 minutes, so let's keep it moving. Let's get into the crowd a little bit. So let me see, I'm scanning. Bam. You want to be in the press conference, talking to the reporters, looking for them everywhere. You want to go to the NBA. Shout out to him. Let's go. Send me some tickets.
I want to be an animator, like an author, or like an illustrator.
Oh, okay. I love art, so you know, definitely. No worries. No, anybody perfect.
I want to be a therapist.
I love that. Unless you're trying to be a certified counselor, that's the next goal. Yeah.
I want to like be in the military or be a doctor.
Okay. Military doctor. Special effects designer. Ooh, I know you've seen the old movies compared to the new movies. It's looking pretty good. Anyone else? Yeah, I'll do it. Right here.
Motivational speaker.
So I'm gonna give him this next. Motivational therapist. Sweet. Yes, let's see.
I want to own my own entertainment studio. I want to be a youth police officer.
Oh, okay, I get that. Okay, anyone else? Yes, let's get it. We got like 2 more, right?
I want to be an entrepreneur when I'm on my own clothing business and
So I'm an artist. Don't forget me. Okay?
I'm gonna be a singer and an actor.
Sneak peek. We'll wait till then. So everybody in here, whether you said it or not, you all have a dream. You have a goal. You all have a goal. You all have a vision. I'm gonna be honest. I don't care what anybody tells you in the fact of your dream and your goal. If they tell you that you can't do it, don't listen to that. Remember that. You see the negative words right there on the wall? Y'all see it? Wait, why don't you see it? We tore that up. Those words, they don't exist no more. So whatever anybody tells you, don't listen to that. And if you do listen to it, use it as fuel, right? Because people tell me that I couldn't do this. I have my own family, like dad's side of the family tell me I wasn't gonna be anything. If I would have listened to that, I wouldn't be standing here today, right? So I use that and look where I'm at today. Not to say that I'm better than them or none of that. I wish them the best. So that's what we're gonna do. So symptoms of anxiety. Increased heart rate. Rapid breathing. I know you heard me in the mic probably like, no, I'm just kidding. So rapid breathing, restlessness, trouble concentrating, and difficult falling asleep. We talked about zoning out earlier, so that's kind of like with the trouble concentrating. Do y'all know what this is? Oh, who's this? John Cena, right? Oh, wait, hold on. What is it? I don't know what happened to the picture. So that's an insider joke. You guys know you can't see anything, so if you don't know that, it's okay. So that's John Cena. So a big reason why I look up to him is not because he's a wrestler, it's because of what he stands for. So he has made more Make-A-Wish, he has accomplished more Make-A-Wish, dreams or wishes than any other celebrity. So that means he takes so much of his own personal time when he could be relaxing, on a luxurious vacation to go and check on kids who are struggling, sometimes terminal diseases. And that's sad, right? That one moment he has with that kid, it lasts, whatever duration of time they had. And that's so powerful. Like, we may never see each other again besides this conference. We don't know. So the moment I have with you all, I'm gonna take it serious. And so he has a phrase, it's never give up. There's a couple of wristbands on some of your hands. I see some wristbands on your hands. The red one says never give up. The pink one says fall 7 times and stand up 8. And there's a couple different other ones. So I'm gonna play this video, but before I play the video, I'm gonna give you some context on the video. So I actually got like the 5-minute version. There's a longer version on YouTube. I recommend you do watch it if you got some downtime. What time is it? Oh, we got time. And then we got like time for questions at the end. And if y'all wanna stretch right off the video, go ahead and stretch. So when I play the video, we could cut the light, that'd be great. Some context on this video. So he is reading thank you letters. He doesn't know that there's gonna actually be people there. So he's reading some thank you letters, and John Cena always reads the letters, and he enjoys reading what people tell him. He enjoys hearing their stories. He reads it all the way through the end. So at the end, I'm gonna ask you, what does never give up mean to you? So think about that while we watch the video. There might be some tears, so if the light's gonna be off, you gotta get one eye, it's fine, okay? So can we cut the lights in the back? I don't know if she's still here. She left, right? Is there a little buddy right there? That light, And like I said, if you want some water, there's little cups of water. Y'all can fill them up real quick, that's fine. I don't mind you guys getting up to do that. Okay, so we're gonna play the video, and in 3, 2, 1.
You have some of the best fans in the world. A few of them have written you some thank you notes.
Okay, let's check them out. Hey Cena, thank you for changing my life. 2011, I was left for dead after getting hit by a car. I woke up in the hospital. The doctor
You're doing good, I'm proud of you.
told me I would never rest again, let alone walk. One thing I learned was to never give up. Thank you for being a positive role model for a generation of kids who watched you grow up.
So I could just let them know.
Deserve to hear 1,000 more. Thank you.
Just be like,
By the time I was 19 years old, I lost both my parents.
I was thinking about putting it on a
Never
white
give
piece
up.
of paper so it can
Those words repeated in my head because you were my light in the decade of darkness.
And we'll just, you can say it.
Dear John
If you didn't get
Cena,
it and you want to
your words never give up has helped me fight for a chance to be a mother of adoption. And the years passed, and things seemed impossible. But you helped me believe that my dream can become real. This year, finalized my adoption. My time to become a mother has become a reality. You, John Cena, changed my life.
Alright, so I have one more thing to show you. So we have a video of him just telling his story.
Sure.
My mom was diagnosed with breast cancer, and when she got her results, I asked her, what her results were. And she said they were positive. And I was crying and I was shocked. Jonathan's message helped my family because I got his wristband that he gave to me. And when my mom was having her 6-hour surgery, I gave her the wristband that I told her to never give up. And she's now cancer-free.
At a young age, he has such great perspective. It's really cool to see, man.
Thank you for everything you've done.
Stop.
For my family.
Get over here. Coolest surprise ever.
Berto got us crying.
You're extremely strong, you know? That's pretty cool.
That's what you gave him. He made sure that through my cancer journey, I say, Mom, Cena says never give up. And I'm now cancer free.
That's great. That's great.
Hi, John. Not handicapped, I'm fully capable because of your message.
Your mind goes to a dark place when you get injured. Never give up. And you know that I learned that from you. Fell into a deep depression, and I just given up on life. I got back on my feet. You showed me I can. I owe it all to you.
Wow.
Thank you for changing all of our lives.
That's extra special. Thank you. I'll say, just remember that you guys do the work. And I mean that. And don't think that you're the only one who's up against it. And don't think you're the only one who doesn't have challenges to face every day. But you all lead by example. And I mean it when I say it, never give up. This is a championship squad right here.
Pleasure to meet you.
This is a great moment, like some really, really heartfelt stuff, and it's a reaffirming message of be mindful that your actions affect those close to you. Scared the jeebies out of me.
Our stories touched him.
How often does someone get to tell their hero about what they did for them? This is one of those extremely rare moments, and I really appreciate that.
That was the coolest surprise ever.
I lost the words. I watched that video the full video like maybe 20, 30 times. I'm not even lying. It's just, every time it gets me, I was trying to not look at certain parts because it will get me. And so, if you did shed a tear, it's like, because you felt it was real. These are people with real stories. These are people who, been through some hard situations, some tough times. And, he was talking about how the people in that room, they were a championship team. They were strong. They were warriors. They were, I believe that there's a championship team in here. So I want you to clap it up for yourselves because you're going through something and you're still going through and you're still battling. Any thoughts on the video? Right, it was very inspirational. So why is it important to never give up? Any thoughts?
You'll never see what you're capable of.
You'll never see what you're capable of.
Like our speaker downstairs, like that really changed my perspective on some things. Her parents could have given up on her like right away when she was born. And she turned out, not only could she walk, but she was a gymnast. She changed so many people's lives. And the doctors had already given up on her. They didn't even give her a chance to dictate her life. She would never know what she was capable of.
I believe if you do give up, right, you'll never see your full potential. You'll never get to see that small business be run. You'll never see if you even get a chance to maybe to the NBA or be that singer or be that runway model, that anime designer, or the sci-fi effects creator or designer, right? You'll never get to see if that'll happen. So you want to get to a point in life where you push through, right? Like I said, failure might happen, right? And it's up to you to decide if I want to continue that path or not. The Rock got opportunity to do his dream, which what he thought his dream at the time was, right? The football dream, right? And he got presented a different option. He chose a different option. And that's going to happen sometimes. And that's okay, y'all. So don't be discouraged. Stuff like that happens. So some resources that I found, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is 1-800-273-8255. I don't know if you guys know who Logic is. Logic, you can look him up. He actually made a song about this, and it was very powerful. The Boys and Girls Club is a resource. All the staff. Do I have any staff here, Boys and Girls Club staff? 1, 2, 3, 4. Clap it up for your staff, y'all, because they're a resource. Yes. Amazing. You can call 911, obviously. Your local hospital has programs that can help. I have a family member who went to her local hospital, and she actually met a therapist, and he's been really good with her and helping her out to get through some struggles that she didn't feel comfortable talking to her family. Sometimes you find it more comforting talking to someone you don't really know, or someone that's not going home with you. And so also we have, this community counseling center that's in Chicago, but I'm pretty sure you have some in your hometowns. And I put the Chicago one, but you can Google some of them. And so, what is the last one? So yeah, my name is Berto. I'm also a social media influencer. I use TikTok a lot. The dancing side of TikTok, I'm more on the mental health aspect, motivational videos, trying to, daily vlogs, daily check-ins kind of thing. It helps me out a lot. So if you are interested, that is my socials. You can definitely check me out on there. I'm from Chicago. I'm thankful. I'm blessed to be here. If you have any questions, we can stick around. I'm gonna play the music, but thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, everyone. Well, I don't know about you, but that John Cena video definitely got me emotional. I was tearing up quite a bit back there. But first of all, guys, let's just give a round of applause to our speaker. Yes, that was an amazing message. I feel inspired. I hope that you all feel inspired and supported. And really quickly, before I close, I want to kind of do an activity with you all. I want you all to put your hand on your chest. All of you all put your hand on your chest. Everybody. And I want you all to say, I matter. I'm here. Ready? 1, 2, 3. I matter. Yes, guys, and believe that. Please believe that you matter and you have a story. Okay, so Keystone.